top of the page. However, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to get a message from Spirit. I have to preempt everything with that because with these shows, I don't necessarily choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So they tell me where I'm supposed to go, and that's what I'm doing. So please keep that in mind. Friday evenings, we have Open Spirit Communication Circle here in St. Johnsville. It's at 7:30 p.m. and that's open to the public. Anybody and everyone is welcome. If you have never sat in a circle before, your first sitting is absolutely free. After that, we do ask for a $10 donation per person. This weekend, I will be set up and reading at Adventure Books and More in Gloversville on South Main Street from 12 to 5, if you'd like to come on down. It's a wonderful little shop. It's primarily a bookstore, but it's also a gift shop. Have a lot of fun there. I really enjoy the proprietors. They're good friends. So come on down and join us. And if nothing else, just say hello and introduce yourselves. It's nice sometimes to be able to put a face with names that we see here on the show. Okay, I'm going to get started here. As usual, I have to work between both the computer and the tablet over here because I'm sitting directly in front of the computer. It freezes on me. So, all right. Natalie? Natalie is at Mange Malpass. Natalie, if you could just say hi to me, I'd appreciate it. I know we're on a 10-second delay here, so if you can, just give me a shout, say hi. Again, folks, sharing this video as much as possible. The last Tuesday of the month, we will be pulling names for everyone that has shared the video, and we will pull one. There you go. Hi, Natalie. We will pull one for a free reading. So if you share it 10 times, your name goes in the bucket 10 times. So please just keep that in mind. Share the heck out of this video. Trying to get our name out there. Natalie, as your name was scrolling by, I could see a very dark hand in front of your name. It was very feminine, long nails, very well manicured. I'm not seeing the woman attached to the hand. I'm just seeing, all I'm hearing is that's her. Along with that, I'm feeling just this overwhelming feeling of just a greeting, a lot of love, a tremendous amount of energy. She's been waiting a long time to be able to say hi to you, to let you know that she's here, that she's still, as her words, I'm still active, I'm still a part of your life, don't forget that. I don't believe she's been in spirit a tremendously long time. She's been there for a little bit, but I do feel, again, like I said, just a tremendous amount of love coming from her. She's also saying, have you been having problems with your jaw? I want to say left side, because I can feel, again, that soft hand, and it's just gently against my jaw. It's like she's trying to bring some healing in, or she wants some recognition that there's something going on here, that this needs to be taken care of. Please understand, I am not a medical doctor by any stretch. It's just the way she's talking, and the sensation that I'm feeling is there's an issue here that needs to be addressed, and I feel it's something that's happening very soon, okay? Just know that she's here with love, and she's just bringing in this greeting, and she just wants you to know that she's still very much a part of your life. Include her when you can. And that just means including her in your memory, in your heart, talking about her. That's important to her, that she not be forgotten. Okay? God bless. All right, folks, a lot of times when these messages come through, like I said, I don't know you. I can only give you the way it comes into me. So please bear that in mind, okay? All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Natalie. The confirmation is appreciated. All right. Um, Elizabeth Hance. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, there's a woman here. She pointed to your name. I mean, obviously your name on the screen is Elizabeth, but I'm hearing that's my Beth. That's my Bethy. I don't know if you would remember who this is. She's telling me that you were a little one when she passed, but she's been in a lot of dreams. You've been dreaming about her a lot. But she's using the nickname. She's not using your formal name, and that in itself is kind of unusual for me, because sometimes, you know, they'll come through with the formal name first to make sure the connection is there. But with you, it was like, that's my Beth. Can we turn that a little bit, please?
What, this?
Yeah, there. Thank you, so I can see it better. All right. Elizabeth, have you been very angry lately? Like things that have been kind of going a little crazy, just not the way you want them to be or the way you wanted them to be for quite some time. And she's saying, don't stay angry. She says, because that only perpetuates the negativity that's around you. She said, learn to walk away. She says, sometimes just that walking away is the best thing that you can do. I hope this makes sense to you. Again, it's the way she's giving me the information. God bless. Okay? All right, well, Elizabeth, when you find yourself in that situation, walk away. Don't let the anger overwhelm you or overtake any given situation, because it's not going to come to a good conclusion by what she's telling me. Walk away, and then come back and deal with it when things calm down a little bit, okay? And I do feel I don't want to take it any farther here on a live show, because I feel it's personal in nature, but I'm sure that if you think about it, you'll know exactly what we're talking about, okay? God bless. Oh, hey, Cora. Miss all you guys. I sent your donuts, by the way. You're supposed to be getting them. I overnighted them from Rogers Orchards. You should be getting them either Wednesday evening or early Thursday morning. So, yes, we went to a family outing, too, as a matter of fact, this past weekend to the Rogers Orchards in Johnstown to go apple picking, and they have the best cider donuts in the world. And I had to send them to my family down in North Carolina because I know they've been missing them too. All right, let's see. Mark and Courtney Young. I think I'm drawn more to Mark with this, please. Is Mark here? I'm just going to go ahead and give it, because there's a man here, and very, very stubborn, very stately, very, nobody messed with this man when he was here. It's the best way that I can explain that to you. It's just he ruled the roost, and it's like, you know, if he said that, you know, the sun was green, you would have to say, okay, we agreed with you. That he just that type of stubbornness or that type of control. He's laughing because he thinks that's funny. At least now he does. He says, you know, he used to pride himself having that ability with people, but not anymore. He thinks it's funny, and he wants you. He wants you to lighten up, to just be yourself. Okay. Wow. Mark, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but he's saying, you know, don't be hard-headed like I was. Don't be that stubbornness. Ease up. Enjoy life a little bit more. Okay. Because it's no fun way to be. You want to be remembered with love, not with some of the anger and the issues that a lot of his memories are equated with. I hope that makes sense. That's the way he's coming through. I got to leave it at that. God bless. Thank you. Okay. My boys are doing a happy dance.
You talked about donuts.
Good.
You talked
Good.
about donuts.
That's my grandson's down in North Carolina. You know, we had a good time, you know, with the rest of the family, but just missed them something terrible. It just wasn't the same without them, you know, at the orchards and just playing and having fun. Okay. Evie Carter, how are you doing, sweetheart? Been a long time since I've seen you. A woman comes in and it's like she's running. She's on a dead run. It's funny because it's like she's tiny and she's running. It's like she's trying to catch up with you. And when she gets you to stop for 5 minutes, it's like she's standing there with her hands on her hips and saying, "My God, will you slow down?" It's not a bad thing, Evie. It's a lot of good energy around you, and I feel like, you know, you've worked really hard to get that energy right, to build it to be what it is today. Enjoy it, but remember to slow down long enough to enjoy it. I'm not sure who this woman is. I feel a motherly type of vibration, not necessarily a biological mother, but someone that you looked at like a second mom. But she's trying to keep pace with you, trying to keep up, and she's having a good time. But she wants you to slow down just a little bit so that she's saying so you can smell the roses too. Okay? All right. God bless. All right. Folks. Yeah, I hear you, Evie. Friday nights, come on down for Open Spirit Communication Circle. It's a wonderful expression of spirit communication that you can experience firsthand yourself. You know, that's what we're all about. I can do this. Many others throughout the internet do this on a regular basis, but it's all fun and games. But when you actually experience it yourself for the first time, it puts a whole new direction and a whole new meaning on it for you. Because our loved ones, they're not gone. They've crossed over. They're just, you know, the other side of that veil, but they're still here. Okay. Where are we going? I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, so if I get it wrong, please forgive me. Is it Yara? Colin? Tirado. I'm like I said, if I murder your name, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. All right, Yara. I'm just gonna go with Yara because that's what feels comfortable here. Yara, are you going to school or planning to go back to school? I'm asking because I'm seeing mountains of books all around you. And with those books, I want to say just be careful you don't take on too much. You're working really, really hard towards something. And I have to say that the end goal is very positive, but you're not taking care of yourself in the process. This woman and a man are standing here and they're just concerned that they're not here to take care of you. And they just want you to be more careful, be more cautious about your physical health. Okay? I'll leave that for now. Oh, one last thing. Yeah, don't be afraid to change direction when you need to. It's okay to I don't know why I'm saying it this way, but I'm being told to tell you it's okay to pull up stakes and change direction when you have to. There's no shame in that. Know that, and you're going to be okay. I hope that makes sense. Okay? God bless. Oh, share this video, please, as much as possible. For as many times as you share, that's how many times your name will go into the bucket. And the last Tuesday of the month, we will be drawing a name from that bucket that for a free reading. I don't think anyone has been displeased with them so far. So please, share the video, help us to get our name out there and what we're doing and what we're all about. We're trying to build something really positive here with the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment, and that's why we're asking for donations. So thank you in advance. Okay. Stephanie Bates. Stephanie, right now I'm feeling your mom here. And I'm hearing a giggle. Like, I don't know if it's her or a younger child, but it's got a childlike quality to it, but I'm hearing a giggle and she's excited. Something has changed drastically around you. And they're just so excited. I don't know what this is. She's not telling me, but she's saying, you go for it. You make sure you go for it and you do the best you can because it's going to work. Whatever this is, it's going to work and it's going to be a good thing. But she's excited because she's saying to see you, forgive me for saying this, but she says to see you acting like a little girl with excitement, Stephanie, is a pleasure for her because it reminds her of when you were a little girl. Okay? A lot of love coming from her. God bless. Thank you. All right. Folks, please, push questions in. I can't promise that I can, obviously there's no way I can get to everybody in the time that I have here. But when I do come to someone, it's because Spirit directs me who I'm supposed to be answering at any given point. I don't choose who I read for. And I know that upsets some people, and I do apologize for that. The reason why I don't choose is because what I'm doing on this show and tomorrow night's show on YouTube is strictly spirit communication. It's to bring you messages from your spirit loved ones, your guides, your teachers, etc. On Thursday evenings when I work on I Heal LLC on Facebook, that I will incorporate the psychic messages and I can do one right after the other. But on these shows, it is strictly from spirit. So, again, if I don't get to you tonight, please try again tomorrow night. Just don't give up on us because sometimes it takes a while for your spirit loved ones to get to know me as well as it is for me to get to know them. And I'm just taking the time to explain this because a lot of people don't seem to realize that, they have our spirit loved ones. They still have very unique personalities. And I'm sure that you have been in situations in your life where you have met someone and you didn't care for them. Well, it happens with me too. There's people that meet me and they may not care for me right away, or they may want to get to know me before they reach out to give a message. So please don't give up on us. Your loved ones are definitely here. I know that, but I can only give the messages the way they come through. Please have some patience. Okay? All right. Deidre. Is it Deidre Justine? Okay, Deidre. All I could hear was a voice saying, hallelujah, there she is. This is coming from, I feel, a younger man, or at least that's how he's presenting to me, is as a younger man, Deidre. And he's been looking to say something for a very long time. I believe he's been in spirit quite a while. He misses you. Okay? He loves you tremendously, but he misses you, and he wants you to know that. He does see you. He says you're not always aware of him being around. He's saying that's okay. That'll be learned later on. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but something about taking care of a baby. I'm not sure what that means. But he wants you to know that he's there. Okay? I hope that makes sense, Deidre. God bless. All right. Hold on. I'm probably going to get in trouble for doing this.
Oh, you better do this one.
Okay.
Now you
But
messed
that
up.
one's way behind.
What one?
Okay.
This one's right up to date.
Yeah, this one is. I wanted to get to one in the back. All right.
Well, that's because
All right. It's hang in there, folks. Don't worry. If it's meant to be, it'll come through again. I'm sorry. And yes, Spirit does get impatient with me too sometimes. All right. Gail Murray. I seen your name a little bit ago and said something about the boys. I didn't catch the rest of it. But I believe this is your mother standing here. She just wants you to know that everybody's okay. She said, we're having our own family reunion up here. She's laughing. She's like, well, I know you're from a very large family, but she's welcoming family to her. And she wants you to know that, as much as she loves you guys here, she loves them as well. And she's enjoying their company now for a while. But Gail, you've been really tired lately. And she's saying, please take care of yourself. She said, you got a lot on your shoulders right now, but just take care of yourself. And I love you. It's that simple. God bless. All right. Where are we going? Where are we going here, folks? Ann Lawrence Johnston. Hi, Ann. Ann, as your name started to scroll, I've seen someone sitting here literally like this, just looking, just watching and watching your name. I'm just supposed to tell you they're here. They're not ready to talk just yet, but they will someday, just not tonight. I'm sorry. I know you didn't want to hear that one. All right. I get frustrated with these computers, folks. I really, really do.
this one works better up and down than that one.
Okay.
So use this one to go up and down.
Roxanne Kramer Snowman. Hi, Roxanne. Roxanne, have you been having a lot of headaches? I'm asking because there's an older gentleman here, and I feel like my head is being wrapped in bandages. Almost like, not that there is an injury, okay? But it's symbolic. What I'm feeling and what I'm seeing here, Roxanne, is symbolic of him trying to help you to alleviate some tension or a headache or something that's going on with you. Again, I'm not a medical doctor, just the way it's coming through. He's saying, just slow down. There's something, all right, okay, I'll give it that way. Something you've been eating just isn't working right in your body, and it's almost like you're having a reaction to it. Have you introduced something new into your diet or something that you haven't had in quite a while? Please just think about it, Roxanne, because he's saying you can make these go away if you just stop eating that. And I don't know what it is. He's not telling me that much. And then I just get this smile that says she knows what it is. Anyway, know that he's here with love. And I'm also hearing take care of your mother. She needs a little more help. I'll leave that with you, Roxanne. Hope it helps. God bless. All right. Nan Casey Mullen. Nan, I keep hearing old, like gospel songs. Would that mean something to you, Nan? Hey, Samantha, love you. Nan, I'm these old style gospel songs I haven't heard since I was a very little girl, and I'm hearing them in a very deep voice being sung. It's a male singing them. Okay, it's a male singing them, and he wants you to remember them. He's saying they calmed my heart when things went bad or when things were rough. And he said, just listen to the words of the song and it'll carry you into the next day. Those are his words, not mine. I believe he was a very religious man. He walked his talk. He believed what he believed, and there was no two ways around it. But he was one of the few people in this world that walked his talk. And he's saying, listen to the words, let them soothe you and let them carry you to tomorrow. He said, because it will help. But remember the older songs, okay? I hope that helps. Tremendous amount of love coming from this man and caring. It's like if I could reach through the screen to just bring you that energy, it would feel so good. But just know that he's here. It's making me very emotional working with him. So, which tells me this is someone that you cared about a great deal. Okay? God bless, Nan. Okay. There's Shanley Elizabeth. I believe that's how it's pronounced. If it's not, I apologize. Shanley, I feel as your name started to scroll through, all right, what I'm feeling here is, do you work with these energies often, Shanley? Okay, it's mediumistic abilities, psychic abilities. Do you work with this energy a lot? Because literally my third eye is just it's pounding and it's like it's trying to open, and I know that it's yours. And I'm being told to tell you that you need to settle down and you need to start studying again, because they want to work with you. There's a lot of spirit energy around. They want to work with you, but you kind of closed off. What I'm hearing in point blank English is you were so angry for so long that it shut down a lot around you. You need to open that back up. And when you open it back up, things are going to start going better for you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. God bless. Thank you. All right. I'm not sure exactly who I'm speaking with here, but James Michelle Homke. I'm hearing James and that Michelle, but Michelle is who I want to speak with. Who this woman wants to speak with. Can you just say hi to me, Michelle, one more time? And just bear with me, folks. I know we're on a 10-second delay here, so. Okay, hi. Michelle, have you been walking a lot? Or have you been on your feet a lot? Because there's two people that come in, both women, and it's like they're wrapping your legs, they're getting you to sit down, and it's like they're putting your feet to soak in a bath and massaging and just working with your legs and your feet a lot. Like there's been some difficulty there. If it's not there now, okay, all right, it is. just know that they want to help you, but they're saying we can only help just so much. You have to be willing to slow it down a little bit. You've been trying to accomplish too much too fast, and they're saying it's not going to turn out good if you don't slow it down, or at least it won't turn out the way you want it to if things don't slow down. Okay? I hope that helps, Michelle. In the meantime, okay, I'm hearing C on the flip side. I don't know what that would mean to you, but there's a lot of love coming from it. Okay? God bless. Is it Jerry Kahn? Jerry. Wow. Jerry, as I work with your vibration, literally, there's a huge man standing here with me. And I mean literally tall, wide, really wide shoulders. Would you know who this is? I keep hearing the words, he's like a gentle giant here. Gentle giant. Someone that, it's almost when he was here in the physical world, it was almost like he was larger than life itself. Jerry, he's telling me that you and he were very close for a long time. He says, and then we had to part ways. He said, because I had to leave. But he wants to know that it was only in the physical that he left. All right, well, if you don't know who I'm talking about, Jerry, please remember that we talked about it, because it will make sense to you within a couple hours. I can promise you that. You've been at a loss without him. And he just, and this is how he's appearing to me, is very large. I don't know if it's a euphemism for, larger than life, or just that's the way he was in your life. I don't know. But please just know that he's saying he had to leave a lot sooner than what he planned. But he loves you. And he's saying there isn't a day go by that he doesn't stop in to just see how you're doing. I don't know, I find a lot of comfort in that. And I feel a very strong connection. So God bless. I hope that makes sense. Again, if not, don't think I'm crazy. It's going to make sense to you very, very soon. Okay? God bless. All right. Misty Stewart, are you still here? Misty Stewart, I'm hearing a younger voice here. And I'm seeing, is she still here? Is she still here? Almost very anxious. It's like they finally decided to come through. Oh, wow. All right. Misty, I feel like this is, I don't know if this was a son or a brother or something, but someone you were very close to. You were very upset when they left. I mean, yeah, we're all upset when someone that we love passes on, dies, whatever term you want to use. But for some reason, Misty, he's really concerned that you haven't let go. He wants you to know he's well. He's doing what he's supposed to, and he wants you to do what you're supposed to be doing now. It's like, I don't know, he's telling me that you've lost interest in a lot of things around you. And he's worried about that. He's worried that you haven't taken care of yourself, or that you haven't gone forward with what you need to go forward with. But just, know that he's here every day. It's like he wants you to know he's around. Okay, and he's trying really hard to be able to come through more directly to you, but it's difficult for him. Okay? God bless. Eric Scott, how you doing? Eric, there's a man here. I'm not sure who it is. I don't know if this is your father or not. Because he's not telling me that. All I feel is a very tall man, very thin. He's telling me he wasn't always very thin when he was in the physical world, but he likes the fact that he got thin before he died. I don't know what that's about. But that's how he's coming to me now. And all he's talking about is you need to set the past behind you, Eric. It's time to move on. You're trying to, please forgive me for being so blunt, but you're trying to recreate something that's time has been over with for a very long time. You need to let it go and you need to walk your own path for a while. Even if you don't know who I'm talking about, just remember it, Scott. If it's not your biological father, all right, if it's not your biological father, it's someone associated or connected to him. Know that there's love coming through, and I want to say whatever you decide to do, there's going to be support there for you. He wants you to know that above all else, that they will support you. They will, in whatever you decide to do, but sometimes you need to walk away from something that you love the most. I don't know why it's being said that way. I don't know what the situation is, and I apologize up front if it's not something you want to hear, but Eric, I got to give it the way it comes in. Okay? God bless, my friend. All right. Wow, time's going quick. Remember, folks, Friday nights, please come on down. We have a really good time. We've got an excellent group of sitters or people that come in for Open Spirit Communication Circle. And I can promise you that everyone that comes in for a circle will receive a message, whether it comes through psychically or mediumistically. The other mediums that I have that come in with the circle, that come in to help me with the circles because of the amount of people sometimes, we can guarantee everybody a message or a reading at the very least. So just come on down. All right. Tina Corso. Hi, Tina. Tina, I've been kind of reluctant to bring this woman through, to be totally honest. I don't believe this is your mother because she's telling me she's been in spirit for a while. But I know that she's connected to your mother, possibly her mother, grandmother to you. But the woman is very bawdy, very, just the way she talks and the way she presents herself. Nobody messed with her. And it's like, as she's talking, she's being serious and I want to laugh. It's just the way she's presenting herself. I don't know that there's a message in particular there, but she's saying to watch your back. She's saying that everybody is your friend and you know that. You just don't like to admit that. But please be very careful. Walk your talk, do what you're supposed to do. You'll know the right direction you're supposed to go, but watch your back in the process. She's concerned about that. I'm not sure what that is, Tina, but I'll leave it with you. Okay? God bless. All right. Hey, Gail. Okay. Sam, say hi to me again, please. So I can connect more with it. Okay. In the meantime, let's see where we're going with this. Samantha, I need you to step up and say hi again so I can connect more with it. All right? Billy Joe Haskell, how are you doing? Billy Joe, this man tells me he's a father. I don't know if it's your father or someone around you, but I'm feeling, I'm hearing, I'm her father. He's talking a mile a minute. I'm having a hard time understanding him, so I've got trying to get him to slow it down a little bit. It's like he's excited to be here. He's been trying to come through, but he's saying there's so many people in line. He was not a patient man. Wow, that's real certain here. He's telling he wouldn't tolerate these lines. Wow. Okay. Billy Joe, what I'm getting with this is he wouldn't tolerate these type of lines when he was in the physical world. Doesn't understand why he has to tolerate them now. But just just so that he can come through and tell you that he loves you. Okay? God bless. I hope that helps. He's definitely a unique individual. Okay. All right, Sam. I'm not sure who that is. I'm really not. Because all I'm seeing is their back. It feels familiar to me, but I'm only seeing their back. They're not here for any reason other than to help you to the next level or the next stage in your life. I wish I could be more specific than that. It's very difficult, that, for me to read for you. But I do know that it's nothing to fear. Just keep going forward, putting one foot in front of the other, and he's going to walk with you. But he's nothing to fear. The shirt itself, the red shirt represents strength and energy and all things good. God, I feel like your uncle with this, but I'm not really sure it's him. Don't be afraid to walk with him because he's there to help, is all I'm getting. I hope that helps. Call me after the show, please. All right, where are we going? Darlene Kilgore. Hi, Darlene. Darlene, are you having problems with your hands, dear? Because as I'm sitting here, I'm literally, I'm playing with my rings, and I've got this male hand that comes over mine and just trying to get me to stop and to calm down. It's like he wants to hold. When he talks, he would hold your hand. That's how you would remember him, Darlene. When he was here in the physical world, when he spoke to you, if it was something of importance, he would hold your hand or he would place his hand on top of yours to speak with you very quietly and very directly. Do you know who I'm talking about? Would help me a lot here, Darlene, if you can step up and let me know, because he's saying you'll know who it is. He's saying you know who it is. You didn't like it when he would do that because it usually meant you were in trouble. So I want to go back a lot of years with his vibration. But just know that he's here and he's coming through, and the reason why he's grabbing my hands is not because anyone is in trouble, but because he's just trying to get your attention so that you know that it's him. You don't doubt the fact that it's him. Okay? All right. You may not remember him right now, but you will. The man that I'm seeing, it's like he had a Friar Tuck haircut. It's like, bald on top and just hair on the sides. Very soft-spoken man, Darlene. Very, and you were quite little when he passed on. He's not necessarily a family member or something, but someone that you cared a great deal about. He had a lot of influence in your life. I don't know, when I use the Friar Tuck thing, maybe he was a priest or something. I don't know. But I do feel someone that when he spoke, he would get right down to your level and speak right into your face and would hold your hand to make sure that he had that connection with you. think about it, please. If you don't remember, someone else in your family is going to remember who I'm talking about. Just are trying to bring in energy, a positive energy, because things have been too crazy for too long for you, is what I'm getting. And they just want you to know that they're here. I'm hearing like a lullaby from him too. Okay. Gail, tell him to call me after the show, okay? You drive me nuts here, folks. All right, hold on. It's always harder to read when it's family, but I can do it. All right. Lizzie McSpirit. A couple different times your name has gone by, and each time I have felt like I wanted to call your name, but I couldn't connect with who was here with me. It's a female vibration. She's saying you're very, very tired. You need to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. You're very independent. You like being independent, and that's a good thing. But Lizzie, please don't be afraid to ask for help. And it's okay to say, I need it. She's saying that everything comes with instructions. She understands that you're doing the best that you can. But it's okay to ask when you need that help. She's doing everything she can from her side. I don't know who this is. I feel like she's come through for you before, but please just listen to the message. I think that's more important than anything else. Okay? I hope that helps. God bless. Okay, folks, we're running down on the time. Just to go over, I will be at Adventure Books and More this weekend from 12 to 5. That is on South Main Street in Gloversville. We have the proprietors are good friends. It's a really neat bookstore. A lot of different genres in there, and it's also like a gift shop. I love the energy and the atmosphere in there. Okay, so please come on down. Again, if we haven't met in person, if you want to have a reading, they are, at a reduced rate for Saturday. But even if you don't want a reading, come on down and introduce yourselves. It just helps us to sometimes put names to faces with Michelle and myself. Let's see. Also, share the video as many times as you share. It will, your name will go into a drawing for a free reading the last Tuesday of the month, and that's 2 weeks from tonight. And again, open circle. Come on in on a Friday night. I'm going to do one more here. Debbie Fairchild Ramsey. Debbie, are you traveling? Are you getting ready to travel? Debbie, because it's like a group of people here and they're showing me like airplanes. And it's funny because the way I'm seeing them is like they're throwing paper airplanes. But at the same time, I feel it's like they're trying to tell you it's time to go. It's time to take that. It's time to make the trip and to go the distance. They want you to travel a little bit. Go see people. And they're saying they're going to be with you on that trip. I hope that makes sense. It sounds a little crazy because they're saying it's the last thing in the world that you want to do or you thought of doing, but they're telling you you need to get out more. You need to take a trip. I'm feeling out west with this, not as far as California, but possibly the Midwest. I mean, I'm seeing, oh, wow, this is really weird. But I'm seeing like the Midwest with you. Because I keep hearing halfway there and then laughter. I hope that makes some kind of sense. I don't understand exactly what it is, but take the time and go. All right? God bless. Thank you, folks, for joining me tonight or for joining us. We're here every Tuesday evening from 8 p.m. to about 10 minutes to 9. Also, we will be on tomorrow night on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our show yet, Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne on YouTube at 8 p.m., please do so. If you go ahead and do it now, it guarantees you'll be able to get into the show tomorrow. If I wasn't able to read for you tonight, I will do my best to get to everybody. I always do. I'm just not real successful at it. But please stop in, okay? And Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. on I Heal LLC. That is primarily a question and answer, allowing people, to have a better understanding of what it is we do, the nature of what we do, as well as have messages. So God bless. Thank you for joining us, and y'all have a great evening.